Alright. Oh, here. We should feed.
You could let his hearts go down a little bit, so when you eat it, you get more time. How much time? Oh, well, 2:30. That's enough to get up to the top of Mount Hylia, probably.
Alright, welcome back, guys, to another episode of Walkthrough Wimps. Adam.
The show where we walk through
And
our
Matt.
Wimps.
Oh, I think that's
Oh
the
yeah,
one.
my name is Matt. That's my name. Don't wear it out. But if you do, I guess I won't know unless you like, comment, and subscribe. Then I'll know everything you ever do. That's how it works.
Seems reasonable.
It does. It's in YouTube's terms of service, rather. It's not just one term. It's many terms. Read it thoroughly. It's chock full of good information.
About how you've just given us permission to know everything about you.
That's right. It has some pretty interesting clauses on organ donors. Did you know that anybody who watches a YouTube video is an organ donor? But only
Okay.
for YouTube employees?
Oh, really?
Yeah, so if one of them needs a kidney, they can call on any of us at any time to give it to them.
Oh.
And
This is
we
a
have
weird
to,
looking...
We have to give it to them by the letter of the law.
What is this stone circle about?
The hole in the circle will point to the clue.
That?
Keep following the hole.
Ah, stone.
Maybe that's too spoilery, I don't know, but it took me a while to figure out that the hole is, at least so far as I know, always pointing to where the rock is. Or close to it. Because I would walk all over the fucking place trying to find those rocks sometimes.
Yeah, haha, you found me. Korok, you're not Histu. But you can see me? I didn't know your kind could see the children of the forest. Well, if you run into Histu, please return this to him. Korok seed. The small
It's one of
seed.
his sperms.
This small seed was given to you by a Korok. It has a distinct smell. If you gather a bunch of them, you never know what might happen. I guess you smell
I don't know
Korok
about a
seed.
seed having a distinct smell.
Oh, and my friends are hiding in lots of different places too. Don't be shy about poking your nose into suspicious places.
Just don't poke your PDA into those places.
Right, I guess that's why it smells so much. Yeah. So many things to explore. It's so pretty.
I had some very cathartic play sessions with this game.
Hmm.
And I don't know how they made the terrain so varying and so unique. Like,
Old man again.
where just about anywhere in the world I know where I am.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's always going to be an old man there.
Well, no, I don't even mean just that. Like, I'm just in a valley and there's a bunch of trees. I'm like, oh, I need to go this way. And I can just tell that by the terrain and the look of things because it's so unique and
Well thought out.
yeah, it feels like the real world does instead of so many games where everything just feels like the same thing. What was it? I recently watched a playthrough of some Scooby-Doo game, and they're running through a house or a mansion or I don't even remember what it was, but all the rooms looked the same.
Ooh, I don't need to eat food anymore. I got this warm doublet.
And they kept doubling back and trying to find their way, and just ugh.
Yeah, I can wear it, I guess.
But I think that's one of the pitfalls of lazy game designers is like just recycling the same stuff to the point that you can't find your way. Look at that. Look at that world.
That's super cool. And all of those orange pillars.
Yeah.
I want to go there.
Oh, you ran out of your cool stuff.
Yeah, but I'm wearing a doublet now.
Yeah, I'm saying just in time.
Right.
I just said it in a way that didn't sound very good.
Where's the other shrine, though? I guess it's where that green marker is.
Yeah,
What's my best way to go there? This way, I guess?
probably. I would say just make a beeline for it. Maybe be careful about jumping off of a steep cliff, though. Although it is about time for you to die. You can also shield surf. Snow's the best place to do it.
Oh, really? What was that I do again? Oh, no, not that. Get my arrow back.
It's jump. Well, while you have your shield out, jump and press A. Your pot lid is badly damaged. I want to build up a steam for my stew, but I can't because my pot lid's badly damaged.
So it's press. So it's get
Poor
my shield
Liza.
out. Jump.
Yeah, and then
Jump
jump in A.
Jump and. Oh.
Oh, grab one of their heads. Grab the other guy's head. Like, pick it up.
I can't find where it is. Oh, there.
And run to the edge of the world. It's over where that rock wall is. And if you press R1 right at the edge of the world. Oh, that's further than I thought it was. This is the sound he's making.
Oh, that's fun.
Fuck those guys. All bothering you.
Oh!
Well, there's your first death.
Well, I guess it had to happen at some stage.
You were still sliding. I think you were about to slide off that other cliff.
No, I don't want to. I think that's the game over, right?
No, continue.
I think we completed the game, though. It's just about dying, right?
Yeah.
See how long.
I finished the game immediately. As soon as they gave me control, I jumped to my death. That's pretty good, though. You made it for, an hour and a half?
Yeah, I guess almost 2 hours before.
Oh, they put you back here?
That's annoying. Well.
You can shield surf.
Oh, here, I should put my thing on.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear, I went the wrong way. That way.
Jump. So when it's in the red, like you can wait till it's just a sliver and you'll get twice the jump height for the red zone jumps.
Okay.
So if you're like right near the top, you can sometimes just make it that way. Again, they'll tell you that later on. I guess I'm basically just condensing all of the loading screen tips. Uh-oh. You're going down. I'm not sure where you need to be now. Oh, okay.
Oh, I guess I need to go around.
That works too. Pick him up, drop him.
What's the X for? Oh, that's where I died, I guess.
Oh, yeah. There's a Korra camp, or a Goblin camp down there. And there's some boulders up top.
Oh.
I guess try that other one. Oh, you got it.
I like the goblins.
That's pretty stellar.
That's great.
Ooh, you can shield surf down there to get all their loot.
But then I have to run all the way back up again.
It's not that far. They literally do not know what hit them.
They don't have that much.
Well, you scattered them all over the place. Alright, so the most recent X-Files episode. It's
Spoiler
the last
alert.
one with
Spoiler.
Scully, at least. And I'm assuming the last one with Mulder. What's that?
Spoiler alert.
Oh, I
anyone
guess
though.
so.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're going to watch X-Files, you've already watched it. If you're not, you likely never will. Anyway, in the original series, Scully had a son. And she was barren because they did the, like, whatever testing on her when she was abducted.
Mm-hmm.
And so she couldn't have children. It's just like, wow, this is a miracle. But it wasn't. She was inseminated with another lab experiment. She was basically just a place for it to grow. And maybe it was her, like it was hers. Oh, I think it was hers. Because they had harvested her eggs when they did whatever to her. Anyways, because the new season took place like 16 years later, he's 16.
Yeah.
And super powerful because it's like an alien hybrid, whatever malarkey they made up. And he looked at people and just made them explode.
Oh, what damn shrine.
There was one guy that was like, that picked him up when he was on the side of the road and gave him a ride, but he picked him up because he wanted him for whatever they wanted him for. I don't know, it's hard to follow. And when he made him explode, like his face smashed up against the side of the glass, which is like just his face there stuck to the glass.
Huh.
So that's the end of that telling of the end of the X-Files. If you feel like that was a spoiler, then you're too sensitive.
I kind of want to grab the bokoblin arm, but...
Do you have any room for it?
No.
That's too bad.
Alright.
They're not very strong, but they're fun.
Oh, a dime shrine. Time here.
The hands like constantly moving.
Yeah. Examine? You mean go down?
Welcome to Breath of the Wild. Adam doesn't skip anything.
Great.
Hitting a monster enemy in the head with an arrow deals double the normal amount of damage.
Hitting them at all is a pretty good achievement for me.
Well, you're doing better since... Well, I think we've only seen you try it once. You took off motion controls.
Right. It's because I'm like aiming to a dime. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. Ooh, what do I get this time? Examine. Stasis, I guess. Stasis trial.
I think I like Stasis. She's pretty easy. She puts out with the minimal amount of booze.
Drip, 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 drip.
Gross info goo!
Yay! I feel informed. Oh, so we got 5 out of 6 now. Stop the flow of time for an object with stasis. Stops an object in time while storing its kinetic energy. The stored energy will act upon the object when the flow of time resumes. Making good use of stored energy can move even the largest objects.
Okay.
Okay, that's cool. Alright, can we just leave?
I mean, I guess. But I'm pretty sure you wouldn't get the paraglider. Oh, so it takes a really long time for stasis to recharge, but you can click on an item again to break it out of stasis, so that you don't have as long to wait.
Okay. Oh, no, that's about it. Huh. Well, I failed.
You can always stop it somewhere else.
Ooh.
That's the third thing you should always try to carry.
Iron sledgehammer was originally used for mining, but it works reasonably well as a weapon too. Let's drop something. What do we drop? What do we drop? What do we drop? Let's drop one of these axes. They are not so nice. All right, how do we get up there?
Oh, pick up that axe again. Well, check your axes.
Yeah.
We'll go back to that screen. I mean, basically, the things that have a sparkly glowy on them are new. They've not been used yet. The durability is at max. I don't know what the other axe's status with that, but if you have multiples, then you should drop one that isn't sparkly glowy.
Okay. Okay, that one's sparkly glowy as far as I know. I don't know.
No, I guess it doesn't make a difference.
Alright.
So there's no telling which one is the most durable.
How am I supposed to get rid of this thing? Nope. Oh, there's a chest there. Gotta go get that. Ah, the sledgehammer. Of course, they just gave me a sledgehammer. Ah, what?
So one of the unique things about this game, at least compared with the other Zelda games, is all the tools that they give you are here. So you won't get any when you go into other temples or dungeons. It's not like you go in and you get the hook shot. Because you can do it in any order, they can't make anything that relies on order of progression.
Okay.
So you get everything that you can use on the Great Plateau. And there's other things, but like all the things you would need to complete quests or to do things, you get here. And then the world is completely open because you have everything.
Ah! Wait a minute. I use this and then use the stored energy.
Wow, you even called it the right thing. Nerd!
The potential energy.
No, just stored energy, potential energy. That's right.
This game's so cool.
Yeah. You can do all kinds of stuff with stasis. It's pretty fun. Like store energy up in a box and then hop on the box to go flying into a camp.
I just skipped something.
What did you? Oh, you did. Wow.
Yeah.
I missed it.
You do refill your hearts whenever may the goddess smile upon you.
Oh, okay.
You do
Good.
refill
That
your
makes
hearts.
sense.
That's cool.
I was pretty sure, but I wasn't positive. I try not to be a big fat liar when I can help it.
Seems reasonable. I'm glad that you're...
Except I guess I go out of my way to lie quite often.
Oh, really?
But I make it obvious that I'm lying.
Ah, okay.
Unless I don't like you.
That's fair. I don't think you like me.
I'm still deciding. I haven't known you that long.
Oh, paraglider time! Goodbye, old man.
That song is so adorable.
With this, you have acquired all the spirit orbs from the shrines on this plateau. Oh, extraordinary. There's just 116 more. That means it's finally time. Link, it is finally time for me to tell you your name. But first... Paraglider! Oh no. Imagine an X on your map with 4 shrines as the endpoints. Find the point where those lines intersect. I shall wait for you there.
128 more.
Do you understand? Or 2 lines connecting the shrines across.
You don't have the DLC.
There. I will be waiting.
His song is the Hyrule Castle theme from A Link to the Past.
Oh. Okay. Ah, yeah. So, shrine makes an X about here?
No. That's not a shrine.
Ah, that's not a shrine. Okay.
Sorry, I don't know why I said no like a disappointed teacher. I guess just because I'm so used to saying no, I
Okay.
get disappointed teacher.
Okay, so I gotta go to the Temple of Time. I guess the fastest way is to go here.
Oh, I think the Abbey's actually faster.
Oh, really?
Right, each his own. The tower would be faster if you had the paraglider. But you haven't gotten it yet.
No. Disappointed teacher voice.
Mm-hmm. Clearly you're wrong.
Clearly I am wrong. Amazing.
Fishing tip. I like to put in just the fishing tip.
But it's a fishing tip without a fishing rod.
What was the fishing tip? I didn't even read it.
Gotta press X to like burst swim or something. Sprint swim? I don't know.
Oh, to catch fish?
Yeah. Or it improves your chances.
Yes, but I feel like if you swim up to them just slowly, they're more likely to stay. But if you do a burst swim, they get spooked and scatter.
Hmm. Is that something I want? I guess not. Shrooms!
Link's gonna be tripping balls.
This is... No. How do I change this again? No, not that one. Huh? How do I change it?
Look at the top left.
Ah. Magnesis. Oh no, it's not magnetic. It looked like it was magnetic. Okay.
What if you could roll that down on the old man when he's there?
No, I don't think so.
That's too bad.
For once, the old man's not here.
Ooh, a ring of lilies.
That's cool diving animation.
Yeah.
Huh. Huh. What?
Goodbye, Link.
Oh shit! Alright, okay. Ah! I dive off this maybe?
You don't even need to dive.
Yay! Korok seed.
Style be damned.
Right.
Goodbye.
But he dived from there!
Well, I mean, that's pretty normal diving height.
Right. I guess. Can you re-investigate these things? No, just once.
You can after a certain event that I'm not going to tell you about. But I guess just eventually something will happen and the whole world will basically reset.
Oh, okay.
When that happens, I think you could search them again.
Alrighty. It's gonna be a world reset event, guys. And we're gonna be here for it.
But chests do not reset.
Huh.
Gotta grope them while you can.
Gotta grope them while you can.
Grope them if you got them.
Pray, pray, pray. You've conquered the shrines and claimed their spirit orbs. In exchange for 4 spirit orbs, I will amplify your being. So tell me what it is you desire.
You want more stamina or another heart?
That's a tough decision.
It really is. Especially right off the bat. Like, they're both so useful.
Wow. I guess stamina helps me explore more, but heart lets me live longer. So I can make less bad decisions.
Well, but just know, I mean, you'll get more.
Heart container.
You chose poorly.
No, I don't think I did.
You just immediately die. She kicks you. That's the end of Link.
Go and bring peace to Hyrule.
Giant concrete boot to the head. I guess she would be stone, not concrete.
Old man, will you ever leave me alone? The blessing of the goddess has made you that much more resilient, I see. Here I am. Get
Made
up here
you a bit
quickly.
sassier too.
Get up there. What? Man, this is where I needed the stamina boost rather than the... Oh. There's a convenient ladder.
You can jump. And if you rest on a ladder, you'll get back here. Why is he going so fast? Why is the... Did time just speed up or something?
I don't think he's going that fast. Ooh, cutscene!
Well done there, young one. Now then, the time has come to
He
show
sounds kinda like you.
who I truly am.
Ha ha
I
ha.
was King Rome Bosphoramus Hyrule.
What a pompous
I
name.
was
I
the
know.
last leader of Hyrule.
It's almost as pompous as Calamity Ganon.
Oh, wow.
Just floating above the ground.
Yeah.
The great Calamity was merciless.
Well, that sounds about right.
Devastated everything in its path. Lo, a century ago, it was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form.
An old man without a crown.
Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago.
Are you ready? He didn't ask you.
Yeah, it's
To
okay.
know Calamity Ganon's
I'll go to
true
Disney.
form, one must know the story from an age-long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned
Come
of
back,
the
he's just passed out.
and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess sent to inherit a sacred power and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining.
So creepy.
He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the Divine Beasts, and turned them against us. The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight bravely collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
Cool.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda.
Wait,
And
Zelda's a
the
girl?
courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end.
You aren't Zelda, you're Link.
That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly.
The Legend of Link
when
sounded
your
dumb.
fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon.
And tell me how to make that spicy seafood fry.
Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beings, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road down to Kakariko village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
But do I get the paraglider?
No.
Ah, there we go. Good King Rome.
Bosphoramus Hyrule.
Paraglider, an item you receive from the king on the Great Plateau. It allows you to sail through the sky. Press X while you're in the air to use it.
I will say, though, I don't agree with that assessment of where this fits on the timeline, except for the fact that the, Oh, I'll shut up.
With
for a second.
that, you should be able to safely fly off the cliffs surrounding this area. And I think that's it. I've told you everything I can. Alright, Link, you
I don't
must
know
save.
if that's true. You can probably
Hyrule.
tell us more. Goodbye, old man.
Why, old man? Alright. Let's open this chest.
Except for the fact that the caps all have the same
Interesting.
style, but there are a lot of things in this game that are callbacks to other games. Oh, I guess they're part of the DLC, though. At any rate, I think it's somehow unifies the timelines into one again. I also strongly believe that this is the last game in the timeline. Like, it takes place after any of them. even the games that might come out later on. Like, it will always be the last chronological game.
Alright. Okay, guys. I think that'll do us for this episode of Walk Through Wimps.
We've been your hosts and guides through this land of Hyrule. Join us next time for more exciting adventures.
Go to another channel, whatever. But like, comment, and subscribe. Comment and subscribe before you do.
Alright, bye bye, guys.
Well, you're just editing me out. No!